master of the TDS. And he says, so Kathleen Kennedy isn't leaving. She is just thinking about it. Which, by the way, when I covered that in my original video talking about or the original stream talking about this, that's what we talked about. Is she's like, oh, I'm planning on it. I'm planning on retiring or whatever at the end of the year. I'm like, okay, yeah, you don't say that unless that's what you're doing. So unless she starts walking it back, I'm not really sure how else to take that. But I have not read this yet, but I wanted to talk about it on stream because I thought it was interesting when he said this. What a roller coaster of emotions for anyone who believed she was out. Kathleen Kennedy said, the truth is, and I want to just say loud and clear, I am not retiring. Uh-oh. Didn't get that on the first stream. I will never retire from movies. I will die making movies. Promise? That is the first thing that's important to say. I am not retiring. What's happening at Lucasfilm is I have been talking for quite some time with both Bob and Alan about what eventual succession might look like. Uh-oh. So she's not retiring and leaving without a succession plan. Now she wants to groom someone at Disney. Uh-oh. We have an amazing bench of people here at Disney, and we have every intention of making an announcement months or a year down the road. We are in lockstep as to what's that's going to be. And I am continuing. I swear, this Kathleen Kennedy chick is like the Epstein list. Every day you hear it's going to get released, she's going to leave. And every day it's like, oh no, just a prank, brah. It's not. She's still there. She's not going anywhere. I'm producing the Mandalorian movie right now. Wow. Way to kill my excitement for the one of the very few things I'd ever been excited for Disney in the past decade. It just dropped instantly reading that line right there. And I'm also producing Sean Levy's movie, which is after that. So I'm continuing to stay at Lucasfilm and looking very thoughtfully with Bob Iger and Alan as to who's stepping in. So that is all underway, and we have every right to make that announcement when we want to make it. Look at her girl bossing this shit. Like, nope. What you read, what happened the other day, that was misunderstood, misinterpreted. I'm going to tell you guys when I'm leaving. All I was talking about was how I was thinking about the potential of retiring. And what I meant was it's not actually happening. We just have a succession plan in place where we're working with people so that we can groom them to be exactly like me so that Disney continues to spiral down the drain. This is unbelievable. It's almost like she wants to just say F you to anybody who actually cares about entertainment. Talk about a big ego, an ego that gets in the way of logic to the point of being nonsensical. But that's not all. Master of TDS says she will never leave. But that's not all. We got Culture Crave saying this. We'll go back to Flash after that. But Kathleen Kennedy says she is not retiring. I will never retire from movies. I will die making movies. She's producing several upcoming Star Wars projects. Has started talking with Disney about a succession plan, and it could be a year before a decision is even announced. Which means it could be longer than that too, which means she's not going anywhere anytime soon. We'll stay at Lucasfilm to assist whoever takes over. Deadline. When it happens, who'll make the decision? Kennedy. Me. It's my decision. This is 100% my decision. Geralt of Gunia, great name, by the way. She has the Epstein list. That's the only explanation. And we got Flash saying, LOL, basically, she's going to make sure her replacement keeps the course. Star Wars will remain garbage until she dies. Flash, I would disagree with you. She's trying to make sure that Star Wars remains garbage forever. Please let go of your hope. This bitch will still be running Star Wars from a wheelchair while hooked up to life support machine. And even when she goes, my guy, she's literally the one in charge of her replacement, making sure that whoever takes over thinks, acts, and makes the same exact decisions that she makes, even when she's not there anymore. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Like I said, I didn't even read this before I started the stream because I was like, oh, I saw Master of the TDS wrote this. And I was like, oh, let me bookmark that. We'll talk about that on the stream. Oh, I saw Flash talk about that. Okay, I'll book that, talk about that on the stream. You've got to be kidding me. This is infinitely worse than I could have ever imagined in my wildest dreams. If anything, I would have thought that it would have said like, oh, it was slightly misinterpreted. Like she's not actually leaving at the end of this year. It was actually like 12 months from that day. So it's actually February next year is when her final day is. Like I thought it was going to be something like that. Not, no. You misinterpreted. I'm actually staying for a while. And even when I go, I'm not really gone. And oh, by the way, when I'm not really gone, the person taking my place, I'm choosing them myself, particularly to make sure that whoever walks and sits where I sit and walks where I walk does the same exact thing that I do right now. Netflix Foreign says she is Empress Palpatine. Christopher Washington says she won't die. She'll molt like a spider into younger Kathy. Tsunamic says you either die a hero or live long enough to become Kathleen Kennedy. Oh, God. And On says they're trying to give her a hint. Rey movie isn't being made. They want her to go gracefully. Next in line will be the interim until they can oust loyalists reporting to her. I love your optimism, but I'm not that hopeful. B. Hamilton says, keep losing money. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for him. Jay Viper says, if she's Palpatine, then maybe episode 9 was about her creating clones. Basshead says, well, George did choose Kathy, and she effed it up, so maybe successor will F up in our favor. Again, I feel like there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope, a lot of hopium, a lot of copium that we're dealing with right now. Jay Viper says, thousands of Kathleen Kennedys. Welcome to Disney. Tiger King says, I hope she stays at Lucasfilm forever and destroys everything. Star Wars sucks and it should be gone. I mean, maybe they could just bring someone talented in and make it like not suck. Is that a way that we could go? I don't know. I read this, and especially the whole Mandalorian movie line there. I'm just like, man, I love Jon Favreau. I've loved him ever since Rudy. Rudy was one of my favorite movies in the world. Like, my love for Favreau goes way the hell back. Never mind Swingers and Iron Man. Like, he's been legendary in the movies. And being a director, he's been equally as legendary. And seeing a Mandalorian movie getting made with him behind it, I was very excited. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I was very excited. And this just, I'm telling you, this just pulls the gas out of the balloon, the air out of the balloon. I don't even know how you say it. I'm just I'm just so let down right now. I should not have started the stream with this one because I'm just like, damn, I need a pick me up after this. That was brutal. That was brutal. Radio Face says Favreau checked out in Mando season 3. Yeah, I've heard that. Will the fan says Smash JT Heavenly Jester just gifted me Space Marine 2. You rock. Shout out to Heavenly Jester. What a freaking legend tonight. Holy crap. Not just tonight, but every night. You're awesome, man. Shazarine says Star Wars died when the Last Jedi with the Last Jedi Garbo. Yeah. But wow. That is definitely something. And she's get used to seeing that face with a whole lot more wrinkles on it because it's not going away anytime soon. That's brutal. Anyways, let's try to find something else to talk about that's a little bit happier because yikes, I can't with that one.